Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and this is Less Waste, More Taste Challenges and Improvement of Using Disposable Tableware. It's really a cliche to say that we have to cut the use of plastic products, but I don't think we actually know how much plastic product we created or we produced in a year. From the chart, we can see that we produce over 400 million tons of plastic waste in a year in 2024. And 400 million tons is just like a big number, right? So we can imagine that we created plastic waste same weight as 6,600 aircraft carriers a year in 2024. Maybe some of the guys think that it's a really crazy number, but don't worry, the number will only getting bigger. We can expect to see that we created plastic waste same weight as 250,000 of aircraft carriers in 2050 in a year. And 250,000 is just like another big number, right? So we can imagine that we created plastic waste 300 times heavier than the Great Wall. And that is a real craziness. In addition, the chemical products, the chemical in the toxic chemical in plastic product buried in the land or just be dumped in the ocean can cause some serious health problem in our body, like diabetes, obesity, or even cancer. So, how can we solve this problem or even try to solve this problem? There are some existing solutions, like in Osaka, Japan, the Coca-Cola company launched a bottleless soda vending machine for people who can come and bring their reusable bottle and get the Coke, right? And the second is there are some online information platform like Greenpeace. They will gather some information for people to click in and make their lifestyle more greener. But the problem of the platforms is like they're too passive. They can't get to people actively. Yeah. And of course the UCUP and NTU is very famous, right? But the problem of UCUP is they don't have a lot of variety. Yeah. So for our solution, we want to emphasize on accessibility and we want to take the initiative. And most importantly, we want to do it step by step. We focus our project on the second male dormitory room restaurant, and in Mandarin it's called 男二餐厅. Yeah, and there are three phases in our project. Yeah, the phase one is called at your dorm. By stacking your ID card or paying a deposit, you can dining place and tableware can be brought back to the dormitory room. And phase two is to lunchbox. By adding lunchbox option, we want to increase the takeout convenience. And phase three is systemize. We want to systemize our borrowing system just like a library does. Okay, the phase one is at your room. We got plan A and plan B. The plan A is stacking the ID card, and the plan B is for us to pay a deposit. And plan A, there will be no extra money, but will increase some management cost. In plan B, there will be no management cost, but we set the deposit to 50 NT dollar, and 50 NT dollar is no more, no less. It's very easy for people to choose to pay 50 to take away utensils. And phase two is to lunchbox. By adding lunchbox options, we want to increase the takeout in convenience. For the restaurant, they can prepare a lot of lunchbox in advance, just like a lot of lunch stands in NTU does. But of course, it will come with a higher deposit to balance the risk of loss. Okay, the advantages of phase two is we can increase the portability, but the disadvantages is the restaurant have to purchase lunchbox and they will come with a higher cleaning cost and they will face some hygiene issue. And the hygiene issue will be later discussed in the evaluation part. Yeah. Phase three is let us systemize. Students who purchase food with eco-friendly utensil can opt to swipe their card to borrow utensil or pay a deposit, just like in a library. In a library, you can swipe your card and get a book, right? And in our project, you can swipe your card to borrow a utensil. It's just that simple. And in our borrowing system, they will include borrowing limits, a system for returns, and a penalty for violations. Okay, so the next part is the evaluation. Let's welcome Ren Qing.